Ah, man. Oh, it was a trout. Oh, man. It was a bonny trout. I got stuck. There must be a couple of steens out here. I got stuck a couple of times. Yeah, pulling it in. And it was a bonny trout. Yeah, there's seaweed on a line. Right, I'm going to get it straight back out again. Oh man. Well, it's a bit of excitement right away. It was a bonny troutie. I got him right to the shore, but I stuck a couple of times in the way in. So there must be steens. It must be, I did see sand, but there must be steens mixed among it. I was just sitting up on the road, up the top of the beach, and I just heard the bells rattling, and the road just bowed right down a couple of times and slack lined. So I had a good idea it would be a troutie. Now that's on wee strips of mackerel, kind of belly on a mackerel. Oh well, it's looking promising. I'll want to get us other road set up and get it out. Keep an eye on that road, Samantha. And give us a shout if it starts ringing. Yeah, my near rattles. Oh, I'd seen it now. I've got small sized hooks on these ends. They're size 4s. And small strippies of mackerel. And this in here, I've got size, I think they're 2Os or 3Os. So they're bigger hooks altogether. And there hasn't been no bites on that end. There's bigger hooks on that end over here and that I've just shot. They're size 3Os, I think. Maybe the small hooks is going to do the trick today, you see. I just thought I would scale up the hooks a bit, because the last time I was out I had size, I think they were size 1s hooks, and 3 times I got a bite with something big and it's kind of straightened out the hook at the last beach I was at. So I just thought I would scale up the hooks a bit, but today it seems to be the smines it's talking. Anyway, fit like, I hope you're all keeping well, and welcome aboard again. Now, as you can see by the title, I'm fishing at Kingston Beach, and I'm just myself today. What a beautiful morning, as you can see, and there's hardly a breath of wind. Sun's coming up, and the forecast does say it's supposed to be 22 degrees today. So I'm assuming I'm going to be doing to the t-shirt later on. This is a fine temperature for me just now. I think it's maybe 9 degrees or something. The water is 8 o'clock and it's 6:15 I know. I got here at about 5:15 because I thought I would maybe get 3 hours to tide and back, and then I'll fish it back up again. The beach is good eye on steins again. That kind of stuff. There's a fair slope tilt, so I'm assuming there's going to be a fair bit of depth of water as the tide starts coming back in again. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea because I've driven about an hour and a half to get here. So, want him a breakfast. Unless the bells ring again. Great long beaches, beautiful beach. And for some reason I've picked the bit for all the boulders is, and they're just showing up as the tide's going back. Now, what's the beauty about if you're going to a place you've never fished before? I was going to do it low water in a big tide, and it lets you see if it like a ground is in front of you before you cast out. Now, there's another thing about this beach. I set up my camera down here, and there's a big metal spike sticking out the ground. Right here, look. Now, I whacked my knee against it. Massive beach, and I have to be standing next to it, and because the sun's shining and that, and it's kind of blending in with the steins in the background of it, I didn't notice, and I whacked my knee against it. So I think I've skinned my knee. I think you're doing CS stains. A great heap of steins here, and I've got 2 rods cast right over the back of them. I halted in a trout earlier on, and I did get stuck a couple of times, but I managed to get it out. I got the trout right to the shore, but you can't fit like that trout is, and we are that mucking about with steins and that. He shook himself off at the last minute. I mean, he would have gone back anyway, so it didn't make any difference. I'm going to hit to shift his gear either up that way or down that way. There's something on this one. I managed to get all my gear back. I just, once I popped out the weight, I wound as fast as I could to get on the hooks up the top of water and get them over top of the rocks. And I've shifted further up this way. There seems to be more sun up this way. And within 5 minutes, the bells has been ringing, so I'm not sure there's a flux sitting on it. The one hauled up and yeah, looky. It's 7:20 in the morning now, and I'm doing to the t-shirt because it's absolutely boiling already. You believe there's a whole shoal of sail falling my line in. Never seen that before, the sail, the sand eels chasing your line in. Oh, it's a wee troutie. Oh, hope he bites on this time. Yes! Come on! Yay! Oh, he's just a little wee lad this time. Right. I'll wet my hands. So I was best to wet your hands when you're handling us trouties. Come on, Paul. Oh, see. Oh, he's come off. He's actually come off on the beach. Now, that was a bigger one I had earlier on. But this lad's just a wee crater. It was maybe a shoal of trout that was falling it in. I thought it was sail. Come on now, bite still, Paul. Now, look at him. That beautiful silver in the sun. Right, we won't scut her too long. Can see and get him back. Come on in, Paul. Come on. You're just a wee crater. Get you back where you belong. Come on in. Oh, and get your breath. Yes. Come on in. Yes. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Yeah, beauty. Now, I thought he'd gotten his breath back and I let him go and he swam away. But he got over on his side, so I waded out a bit and got a hold of him again. And just held him a wee fairly longer. You keep hearing that bells. Until he got his breath back, and away he went. There was no damage on him, so that was brilliant. You just hook it in the lip. Just a wee crater, but I'm fair chuffed to see him. Right, one freshen up that bait and get it back out again. Right, and what I cast out the camera, it is, the water's kind of full, kind close in, but I think it's clearer a bit further out, so I'll cast that out. It's just about low water now, and leave it there for the tide to come in and get a bit of depth of water over the top of it, so it can see something. So that's the camera here, look. And it's switched on already, it's all set. I've got a feeder on here, look, stuffed with mackerel. The hooks I've got pop-up floats, some beads, a strip of the belly of the mackerel. So 3 size ones and 3 size 4s on that rig. The 6 hooks out together. Gripper on the fat. Because I like, when the camera's on, I like it to just be locked in position. So it keeps the camera steady. Right, I won't cast that out. Hopefully we'll maybe see a troutie or something on the camera. As usual, it's a great clump of stuff to cast out, so you don't get a long cast. I've got 60-pound braid on here just because of the camera. Then I went to lose my camera. I see a clean bit of ground here, which I'm hoping is clean, because there's still a couple of steins gone about. But not so bad that the first bit I shot this morning. Right, we'll get this out. That's bonny soft ground here, like. I should have actually put on my waders to get farther out with the camera. But it's a really hot day. And you're just cooking out waders. I'm just keeping the tension so it straightens the line out and allows the gripper to take a hold so that the camera can see the feeder and some of the hooks. Right, I'll get his bails on before I come further up. Because when you're putting the bails on and you're further up the beach and among that steins, the line gets slack obviously like that, and the wrap through, this braid wraps through all the steins. I just didn't like braid, to tell you the truth. It's nothing but hassle, but I have to have braid on this reel so I can get 60-pound so I didn't lose my camera. If I was to put 60-pound mono on here, I wouldn't get enough line to cast out and come right up the beach. Now, fingers crossed we see something. That thing's going quiet. It's probably because it's low water, Ken, and the fish stop biting. While it's slack water, I'm going to want to take out big hooks in, size 3/0s, and put smaller hooks on again. I've got a trace here with a mix of sizes. There's 3 size 4s and 3 size 6s. I'll get the hooks a sharpen first with my wee sharpener thing, wee file. Oof, that makes a fearsome difference to the fishing. You keep your hooks sharp. The fish needs to brush up against that and it's hooked. Now that's the rig I'm putting on. It's a wee barrel. Now what reed beads, they're all stuck together, they come like that. Now the reason I'm using that rig, Phil made up a rig with reed beads and it did off a wheel. I'll stick that on, see if I get anything in it. The smaller hooks seem to be the key of the day. My rigs are like triggers brush. Some folk use a rig just one time or maybe 2 times and then they flint away. Well, I sharpen my hooks. It's a snood start twisting up. You can stretch them, and when you're home in the shade after you wash them with fresh water, give them a stretch, heat them up with your fingers, and you get them to pretty much straighten out again. But after a few times using your rig, the snoods do get worn. You'll feel wee bitties on them, it catches your finger and you're pulling your fingers or a tap out. So then I just renew the snoods. And when I think the hooks are beyond sharpening, I renew the hooks and all. Just about everything gets renewed every now and again. So it's like triggers brush. And for folk that doesn't care what a trigger is, I want to hold it against you. We're just sitting here met tea. I thought I heard bells ringing. I'm sure I seen over here jumping up and down. No, nothing happening now. Aye, aye.
I'm going swimming, so where's your...
This is my last road, so you're okay at this side.
This side's fine.
Aye, perfect. No, somebody going off for a swim. See a lot of folks swimming in the sea nowadays. If it's good for them or fit. That's a road with a camera. Hopefully it's seen something. The bells was ringing like, but for some reason every time you put the camera on, they didn't ring. There's somebody coming by the beach with a push bike now, would you believe? Oh, that's some going, unless it's electric. I should have speared that wifey it's swimming. If she sees any fish out there. I was putting some sun cream on my arm. And I seen it out with a big rattle there just now. Yeah, well, he's now on. Well, it's a sign there's something still out there. That's them maybe starting to bite again. I'm assuming it was another troutie because the road just took a couple of big knocks like that and was rattling, Ken. I'm trying to get some sun cream on my arms as higher up bitties because they haven't been exposed to the sun this year yet. One day I see them now. My forearms is alright. They just usually tuck it. It's a shame, it was a good bite. I shut the camera off, get up and sit in my box, and it get out with a great big rattle again. Must be just coming over grabbing a bait and maybe stripping the bait off. Come on, fishy, fishy. Smacks you winner should have stood with the road ready to strike. I mean, that was 2 big bites in the space of 5 minutes. Oh man, that is rattling like. Oh man. Oh, just what a short this in. And that is rattling. Oh. He's still on. Oh, he's lumping out the water. It's a troutie. Come on, Paul. Come on. Come on, Paul. Still on. Come on. Come on. In you come, Paul. In you come. Come on, Paul. Come on. Oh, you beauty. Oh, that's a bit of rain. Wait my hands. Oh, what a beaut. Wow. What a beauty. Right, we'll get him back quick as we can. Come on. Away you go. Look at that. Yes! Ah, what a beauty. Still see him, the water's just clear. Great stuff. Oh, it's my beach full of water. Now, I just managed to get out in the shore just now, and he shook a hook right on the shore. There's some beasties that trout like for shocking the hooks off. That's 3 of them a day. Now I'm after a flounder, or even a bass, but I just haven't got no flatfish today. Not yet anyway. But I'm really pleased to see that beasties. And they're all going back just bonny. Swimming away just perfect. I was in the middle of trying to shoot this in. I've rebaited this in. And just about to shoot it, and of course the bells started ringing. I think it was under trout, you know, the way just hauls the road down and then slack lines you. Right, I'll get this in out, then I'll freshen up a bit and out the drain. And get that back out again. Great stuff. Oh man, that's another slack line. I just shot this just now. It's just been in the water a couple of minutes and a fish going on again. I think it's another trout. He's off. He's good enough. Oh well, I would have let him go anyway. We'll cast it back out again. What lad slack lined me just now again. And then I kind of the camera picked it up. I was probably too late in switching the camera on. Right, get back out again. Great stuff. I've just cast it back out I knew again. And there was a rattle here I knew. I must be just casting into the right spot for they seem to be congregating. There's a butterfly, look. A butterfly. No surprise, what a heat. It's like the middle of summer. I'm hoping the camera picks something up. I did hear a rattle, must have been near an hour ago. But it hasn't moved since. It's a fair bit away from me, so maybe it has rattled now and again and I haven't heard it. It'd be fine if some of the trouties goes over and show his face on the camera. I like to see them swimming underwater in the rain environment. This is a perfect day. Now the sea's fine and calm, that's why I like it for fishing. I'm going to switch this camera off and this rod's just going again like that again. It's hide the keyring time. There's no just a keyring that I'm hiding today. Some lucky person is going to find a Catchmere Fast keyring, a brand new 3000 size reel and a brand new spool 12-pound gut or monofilament. I've put it into a black bag, tied a knot, and I've actually hidden it already this morning when I came in about, because there's one or two folk gone about during the day, so it's really hard to hide something. I thought folk thinking, oh, if it's here up Dalkin. I hid it first thing this morning, up beside the car. So if you want to find out about that, I'll let you see it after I've packed up and I'm heading back to the car. I'll let you see exact spot it's hidden at. Fine surprise for somebody. Oh, it's another butterfly fleeing past. It's recht fine to see that life in the sun. Brings up the youth. I kind of think what a better place to be. And I kind of see nobody going about just now. There is a car park up here, but now and again folk comes in about, you hear a car and then they'll come down with dogs or whatever. And I was on my feet swimming mine. Abdi's enjoying the sun. But just now, I've got the whole beach to myself. Great this. Oh yes, is a life. I can see the wee trouties Lopen out the water out there. They've been getting up and doing all morning. I'm trying to see if I can get a flounder or a turbot or something. It just seems to be all trout that's biting. Getting fed up hauling trout now. There's some awful bony stains on this beach. So I've selected one. That's the one I'm taking home with me. It's my keepsake on this beach. I'm going to want to haul this in with the camera now. It must have been out for about 3 hours. So, waves a rattle earlier on. But there's been nothing since. But I'm really hoping that the camera's seen something. No, nothing at all. I'm back at the car and there's 12 folk up over the back of me. So I'm going to try and let you see where this hidden treasure is without them noticing. Right, if you look over here, you see all those bony bushes with the yellow. You'll see the back of me. There's a green, I think it's even dog shit bugs. It's been left. Well, just afore it, under that gorse and among the grass, there's a black plastic bag. And it's got the goodies in it. So, good luck with that, if whoever finds that. If you do find it, mind and put a comment under this video letting us ken that you've gotten it. Let somebody else ken and all, but nobody else comes looking for it when it's already gotten. If you're watching your TV, you ain't got a YouTube channel, so you can't comment under this video, give us an email on mistyanglintrips@gmail.com. Just letting us ken that you've gotten it, and I'll let everybody else ken. So that's it there. And I'll give you a view of the area. This is the car park, oh man. And there's a steen standing here, look. A round steen. So it's a good marker and all. And that green plastic bag over the back. So that's it for now. I've really enjoyed myself here today. It's been such a beautiful day, and as you can see it's nearly high water now, and the sea has behaved itself. Thanks again for coming along with me, watching along on my fishing session. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, mind push that subscribe button, and it gives my channel a wee boosty. And don't be afraid to give us a comment or a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you want to do that. It's up to yourself. It's not up these kettle of fish. Anyway, that's it for now. stuck here up die. And I'll catch you after the next thing.